2022, back with another rebuilding challenge with the Miami Dolphins. This is the fourth and final team out of the AFC East, and then we'll move on to the AFC South next, which has the Colts, Titans, Jaguars, and Titans. That's the next four teams we'll end up doing, most likely. I haven't decided yet, but that's most likely what we're going to move towards. So we're working with this 75 offense, 79 defense, and 76 overall. And then here is our lineups. Tua Tagovailoa as your quarterback. We got Jalen Waddle. You got Devontae Parker, Phillip Lindsay at the halfback. We're going to need an entire new offensive line. I want to get one wide receiver. I want to keep Jalen Waddle on the team. We're going to move on for Tua Tagovailoa. I need a new entire offensive line, new quarterback, one wide receiver. Don't need a tight end. And then defense, we don't need any cornerbacks. Don't need a free safety. And we possibly need to work on like a left end defensive tackle and then get us some linebackers. So really we just need a couple linebackers, a defensive tackle, a right end, a strong safety, and then on the offensive side, a QB, a wide receiver, a halfback, and an entire new offensive line. So this might be longer than the Jets rebuild. I don't know. It might be. It might not be. But let's get right into it. We accept a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo. He's 75 overall. We trade Tua Tagovailoa and a second-round pick. We just need to get a better QB. And Jimmy Garoppolo, he's been doing really good. And San Francisco, I think he can help Miami. We trade for David DeCastro. I don't know if we trade for him in any other rebuilds, but I need to bring in a right guard that is really good and bring in David DeCastro. He's A1 overall. He doesn't fit the scheme, but overall, sure helps. Okay. We have our right guard now. We have our QB. We have a tight end. We don't have a left tackle, don't have a left guard, don't have a center. Have right guard, don't have right tackle. So we just have to work on this offensive line before we do anything else. We trade for Jack Conklin. We trade Davis, a fourth-round pick and a third-round pick. We get a right tackle, 80 overall. That's really all we can really do. Our offensive line is going to really stink, but this is going to be a really hard rebuild to do. We have to still get these two positions. We do have the right guard and right tackle, so that is good. We get center David Andrews. We trade Coleman, Dieter, and a fifth-round pick. This is the main position that we need to get is center. Got an 85 overall in Andrews. He's from the Patriots. That's a good deal in my opinion. So we just have to get the left tackle and left guard. We have our center, have a right guard, and right tackle, as we've already said. And we have our QB, and we have our tight end. We just need to work on the wide receiver spots, one, and then the offensive line, then we can move to the defensive side. We trade Eichenberg and a second-round pick for Andrew Whitworth, left tackle as well. He's also an 85 overall. So we got a good left tackle and good center, and then decent right guard and right tackle. Now we just need to work on the left guard. We bring in Roger Saffold, fourth-round center pick, and Myles Gaskin. There's our offensive line. Offensive line is officially over now. We have our left tackle, left guard, center, right guard, and right tackle. Now we can move on to the defensive side and then come back and do the wide receiver. We bring in Stewart, a defensive tackle, for Needham, 6th and a 7th-round pick, 83 overall. That does help a lot for our defense. So what our defense is looking like now is we have our left end, we have our defensive tackle, and we have our right end. We need to upgrade our left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, and right outside linebacker. Upgrade them, and then our cornerbacks are fine. Free safety we could keep, and strong safety we need to upgrade. We acquire middle linebacker Johnson for Jerome Baker, and also middle linebacker, so 1-for-1 swap. Higher overall we get in return. Overall, that's a good trade in my opinion. So we have our left end, we have our defensive tackle, we have our right end, we have our middle linebacker. We just have to get a right outside linebacker, which we're going to go trade for now. We bring in Marcus May, a strong safety, and trade a right outside linebacker, and Jalen Phillips. Like that deal. We get an 85 overall. Strong safety. That's fine. So now we're going to move our strong safety and Eric Rowe and try to get a right outside linebacker. There we go. We got Preston Smith on the team as our right outside linebacker for Eric Rowe. Easy trade. So now we have a right outside linebacker, a middle linebacker now. Now we just need to go get our left outside linebacker, which our left outside linebacker now is Van Ginkel. So we're going to try to trade him and get an upgrade. Leonard Floyd. We're trading Van Ginkel, Scarlett, and a 5th round pick for him. 80 overall. So not the highest overall, but he's a good player. He's on the Rams. And we get some cap room in there, so that's good. So we have our linebackers now, I believe. We have our quarterback. We have tight end. We have our offensive line. Every single position. We have our left end. We have our defensive tackle. We have our right end. We have our left out linebacker now, middle linebacker, and right outside linebacker. 2 cornerbacks already. And we have our strong safety. Now let's get our free safety. We trade for Minka Fitzpatrick. We trade Holland and a 1st round pick for him. There we go. We got an 89 overall. There we go. So our safeties are locked down with 85 overall Marcus May. And then we have 89. And then we have our 2 cornerbacks. Defense is looking okay. They're looking decent. And offensive line. So now we can move on to upgrade this wide receiver spot and the halfback spot. We trade for Calvin Ridley. We trade Parker, a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick. That's a good deal. He'll play the wide receiver spot. That's where he plays anyway. So our wide receiver spot is Ridley and Waddle. I do want to move Fuller right here and try to get a better wide receiver than him. We trade for DK Metcalf. Don't know if we traded for him in any rebuild, but we get Calvin Ridley and now DK Metcalf for just a 1st round pick. So we're done with that. Now we're going to go to free agency and sign a few people. I'll tell you who we signed in a bit. Here is our roster after all the trades. We ended up trading for Aston Eckler off camera when we were signing people. Here's our offensive line, tight end as well. And then Calvin Ridley, Garoppolo, and then Metcalf and Waddle. And then Fuller too. And then defense, we have Howard, Wilkins, Stewart, and Ugba. Jones, May, Floyd, Johnson, Roberts, and Smith. And then Minka Fitzpatrick. We end up signing for Mark Ingram. We end up signing him. And then for the defense, we end up signing AJ Boya. We might go sign a middle linebacker if we can find anybody. So we'll go look right now because I realized that we have 2 middle linebackers. Some defenses have 1. So, like, once we get through all, like, these, like, rebuilds, like, you'll see, like, there's multiple schemes of how defenses are run. And multiple people have 2 middle linebackers. Some have 1. So, let's see if there's any middle linebackers here that we can sign. We barely have any cap room left. Like, anyone decent in the middle linebacker position. Jamie Collins. Let's see if we can have enough money to sign him. Okay, we do. So we signed Jamie Collins. He'll play that other position, that other middle linebacker over Landon Roberts. So there we go. And now we're ready to sim. We'll go upgrade the lineup now, as I forgot to do that, and then we'll sim. Before we start simming, leave a like and subscribe because this video is going to take a lot of editing and do longer than probably the Jets rebuild. The Jets was long, but it's probably going to take longer to do this rebuild. So if you enjoy my content, consider leaving a like and subscribe. And also comment down below any video ideas, Madden, NHL, MLB, like Fortnite, like any games that I usually do. Just comment down below. And any new games you guys want me to try out. Because I'll do like one video on a game if you guys want me to try it out. Like saying when we go out there and get FIFA on Xbox, I can play that. If you guys want me to do that, comment down below any games that you guys want me to do. I'll do like 1 or 2 videos on them. But we're going to stick to our main core of Madden, NBA 2K, NHL, MLB The Show, and then Fortnite. And there's also another game in that I'm missing, but that's our core really. Madden, NBA 2K, NHL, Fortnite, and MLB. That's our main core. But we upgrade our lineups. Think we are ready to start simming. We got the Patriots first, as I've already said that. What's our overall? 75 offense, 79 defense, 76 overall. It stayed the same. Well, we're going to sim to the end of the season. I'll see you at the playoffs and see what we finish with the record and see if we end up making it or not. We have made it to the playoffs. We're playing the Raiders in the first round. We completed this rebuild already because we got 10 wins. So that is good. So I think I don't know how many we've completed already. I could possibly tell you guys in the next video. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll put it in the description below, actually. I'll put in the description below on every single rebuild, of what we've done so far. I'll put down, the name of the rebuild and then put if we completed it or not. But if you have not seen any of the other videos, it's in one of the top 2 corners. The playlist is up for Madden 22 rebuilds. It's up there. You can go watch the other 3 if you'd like after this one, or you can pause up this video right now, go watch those, and then come back and finish this video. But here's the playoffs. You have the Chiefs against the Bills, and you got the Ravens as the 1 seed. Then you got Jaguars and Bengals 3 and 6, and then we have us at the 4, Rays at the 5. Cowboys are the 1 seed. Then you got Green Bay at the 2, Washington at the 7. 3 is Bucks, 6 is Panthers, 4 is Seahawks, 5 is Saints. Ravens and Cowboys have the bye because of the 1 seed. We only complete this rebuild because we won by 1 point against the Patriots. Okay, Austin Eckler returns from his injury. That's good. So we do have him for this one. We're gonna go look at our lineup, see how everybody's progressed. Our lineup. So he's gone up. He's gone up. Everybody's been the same. We really need Gesicki back. Really. Okay, then defense. He's gone up 1. He's gone up 1. He's gone up 1. That's it, really. Okay, so that's the progression for my team. For the team, basically. The Dolphins. Garoppolo has 2 progression. Has gone up by 2 overall, so that's good. So, let's upgrade the players, and then we'll send to the Divisional Round. See if we get past the Raiders. Hopefully we can. And we are moving on to the next round to play the Ravens. Let's check the playoff bracket. We won by 11 against the Raiders. Okay, who moves on? You got the Chiefs blowing out the Bills. You got the Jaguars blowing out the Bengals. And we have us beating them by 11. Over here, you got the Saints with a big upset blowing out the Seahawks. Upset over here, blowing out Bucks is the Panthers. And then you have a normal one. So, Green Bay beats Washington. Panthers playing Cowboys. Packers playing Saints. 1 against 4. We have to play the Ravens. And then Chiefs play Jaguars. So, hopefully we can get past the Ravens. If we do, we probably play the Chiefs most likely. But the Jags, we have an 88 defense, not 85 overall. Altogether, 83 offense. John Jenkins has returned. Jalen Waddle's returned. And Calvin Ridley is available to play again as he got injured, apparently. We're going to upgrade our players and then sim to the AFC Conference round and see if we make it. And unfortunately, the Dolphins get beat in the AFC Divisional Round by 7. But we did complete the rebuild after all, as we did complete. We ended up getting 10 wins, but we get beat by 7. So, and then Chiefs beat Jags by 3. And then the Saints beat the Packers and Cowboys beat the Panthers. So Cowboys and Saints against Ravens and Chiefs. So let's sim to the Super Bowl and see who is in it. Making it to the Super Bowl is the Chiefs and Saints. Saints beat the Cowboys by 3 and Chiefs beat the Ravens by 4. So you have the 2 against the 5 seed. This is a tough matchup. The Saints have been playing really good. Chiefs, decent. They had one good game and then they've been really close. So I think the Saints could pull it off here. Really do. But it doesn't really matter. Our main goal was try to get 10 wins or win the Super Bowl. That's how these rebuilds work. We ended up getting 10 wins, as you see in the standings, and we won the division. So that's good. So let's sim to next week, send past the Super Bowl and see who wins it and check like the MVP and all the awards. And that will do it for today's video. The winner of the Super Bowl is the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes wins Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP goes to Patrick Mahomes. Coach of the Year went to Urban Meyer. Offensive Player of the Year went to Patrick Mahomes. Defensive Player of the Year went to Khalil Mack. Trevor Lawrence, Offensive Rookie of the Year, and Defensive Rookie of the Year, Micah Parsons. 42-35. They lost by 7. They beat him by 7 actually. Saints lost by 7. So that does do it for today's video. If you did enjoy, drop a like, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. You can check the Madden 22 Rebuilds playlist is in the description, as well as all my other playlists, and also channels down there I want you guys to check out. That does it. We're moving on to the AFC, to most likely the AFC South in our next Madden rebuild. Or you guys can comment below what AFC division you guys want me to do. AFC South, AFC North, or AFC West. Comment down below what division, and I will do that. But I need that pronto ASAP, so comment, like, once you guys watch this, if you guys can comment below what division you want, do that. But that does it. It's XL Extreme Gamer. I'm out. Peace. I'll see you in the next video.